What's up, guys? I know, long time. I took a bit of a break there. I do apologize, but hey, I'm back in it now. Taking care of business, getting prepped, as you can see. Had to fix my computer settings for my stream, and now I'm closing off a bunch of the Wi-Fi in the house, so to ensure we have the best stream possible, the least amount of lag skip. So, that being said, give me a couple more seconds and I will be done. Hope everybody's well. I see that Gigi was here earlier. I hope she comes back. Alright. Hey, what's up, girl? Couldn't find any sparklies though. I tried, trust me. And let's see. Looking pretty good. Pause. Pause. Alrighty. Let's see. Turn the phone off. We have way too many Wi-Fi things. It's the way the world's coming, I guess, huh? Alright, a couple more. Okay. Alright, that should do it. Left them with some TV, that's it. You're going to have to deal with it. Oops. Turn mine off. Alright, we're good to go. Is it still being super laggy? No, not really. At least it's not buffering. Seems to be a little, like, jumpy still. I will get this figured out sooner or later, but today, let's read some cards. So, continuing on with my little educational portion of the channel, today I want to tell you guys about the sign of Virgo. Virgo is a mutable sign. Their motto is, I analyze. So they're constantly looking at something and breaking it down, looking at the bigger picture. They're really good at taking themselves, I want to say, a step back when it comes to social environment situations. Their ruling planet, where I put that at? Here it is. Mercury is also the ruling planet, like Gemini. And the cards that they are represented by in the tarot deck, the major arcana card, they're represented by the Hermit card. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen the Hermit cards, but the Hermit card is just that. They are somebody who's analyzing something, kind of stepping away from a situation and kind of pulling it in, being a hermit, if you would, pulling it in inside and really thinking about what's going on in life. Making sure they're taking the best path, best approach, I guess you would say. Not necessarily the path, but so the minor arcana cards that they are represented by is the Queen of Swords, also the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. I've been noticing, as I was learning, I noticed that, I don't know, is the mic working okay? I haven't checked my volume levels or anything, but I don't want to mess with my computer. It should be working all right. I guess I can check. And, yep, it's working. All right, so I'm going to keep going now. I was noticing, as I was learning, my tarot that in most situations where where a zodiac sign is represented by cards, in the lower arcana, it usually runs about 4 cards that are the same as each other, the same pentacle, the same, swords, cups, etc. And then of course they're one major and they're one higher suit, if you would call it, like in playing cards, the knights being the jacks, queens, and kings. Yeah, all right. Get on with it, man. I really missed you guys. I haven't been flipping cards or doing much at all lately, so just been working on my pentacles and my mental being after that last Mercury retrograde. It fucking flipped my ass for a loop. Where are my matches? There we go. Get some candles and some sage on this. What up, girl? Yeah. Ooh, I need new candles. New Archangel Mikey. Oh, I know I do. Oh, there it is. Alrighty. New Mikey candle. And underneath the desk somewhere. Where the hell did I put it? Alrighty. I guess my guardian angel's candle is not here after all. Alrighty. Well, my guardian angels are always with me, of course, so I'm going to substitute with a different candle. Keep my number 7 active. Just pray extra hard to the guardian angel. Alrighty. Match went out. Hope everybody's healthy and well and been doing good. I talked to you on the phone for a bit last night, saying you look and sound amazing. Glad you're doing well. Wow, it's so quiet. So quiet in my house, too. It's strange. Normally the dogs are running around. The kiddos in the room screaming at video games. You know how those kids do these days. Spend more time heckling each other on the chat parties than they do actually playing the games. Ooh, I got them all with one candle. One match. That's fucking first. Changed my setup a bit. Got a new tablecloth going on, looking and feeling like $1,000,000. I'll get some music in the background here too. Burn some sage real quick. Cleanse the area. Of course, some crap lighter. We got 2 concurrents. Still got 2 people watching. I know my buddy's supposed to be hopping on here pretty soon. He usually doesn't chat much, so just watches. He likes learning about the cards. I guess growing up, his mom was really big into tarot. But of course, growing up in the States, with this lighter crapping on me too. Growing up in the States and all, tarot's been for years and years has been kind of a woo-woo thing, or a kind of a taboo thing, if you would, if you're super religious, you know. A lot of religions kind of, they don't like you messing around with your own fate. They just figure If it happens, it happens, you know. Well, we know better. We know it's nice to have a little precursor or a choice of what we do and when we're going to do it. Especially when it comes to love. Help you get to know your partners. Know what your partners are going through. Understanding what your partners are going through. A lot of soulmates and twin flames. Soul flames. Some of that soul flame. Of course, there's lots of people don't really think about it when it comes to twin flames or soulmates. That soulmates come in different forms. They're not always necessarily lovers, but best friends and co-workers. People that complete you in a day-to-day life are just as much a soulmate. My dog, for instance, is a soulmate. I know without a doubt, Spirit put that dog in my life to help me and, you know, help heal me, help keep me healed. She's what I call my empath puppy. Yeah, yep. Alrighty, I like that. That's enough shuffles on that one. Today we're using the Crow Tarot. We're going to use my Muerte. What is it? It's one of my first decks that I've owned. It's the Santa Muerte deck. You can find all of these on Amazon. I don't have the label or the links posted, but I do have. No, I don't actually. I guess I'll have to work on that. We'll work on getting that kind of stuff posted later on. Do some editing, but everything that I use has been either purchased or gifted through Amazon, so you can find just about every card you see me playing with tonight on Amazon. They usually range, depending on the size of the card, they usually range anywhere from 15 up to 25, 30 bucks a deck. As you can see, I got about 150 bucks worth of decks behind me and on the table. It's kind of it's an obsession more than it's a hobby or habit, I guess, because I really love buying new cards, playing with them, getting the good energy out of it, and kind of, I don't know, it's like a new video game. When you get it and you open up that video game, you have no idea what's coming, but you know it's going to be fun. Oops, see? Look at that. Spirit flipping 2 cards right off the bat. Chariot and the Star card. My journey, I'm telling you. Be taking me places. And giving me that preemptive sun feeling, I'll tell you. I'm working at it. Alrighty, and let's see, we'll use Moonology to end with, and you know what, I'm gonna work with the Dark Mirror today. So I'll switch it up on the ending decks, but we'll use Moonology and Ancestors and Angels to close out the reads. I love this little shelf. It's working out perfectly right now until I get more cards. And it won't be big enough. Alrighty. Yeah, and the Dark Mirror. I think I'm going to start with the Dark Mirror for some of the reads and see what we or our partner will be wanting to tell us that hasn't been able to tell us. Or is it too afraid to tell us? Or not physically able to tell us sometimes. Hey Toad, there he is. It's my good buddy Aaron right there from the Bay Area. Known him for, let's say, going on about 7-8 years now. Here's my other good friend, Maslow. Hey, darling. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. People were starting to tell me how much they miss seeing my face and how I hadn't been posting. So I don't know. I figured the way I look at it is I give a lot of advice and people look to me for answers and advice. And when I'm not feeling in the energy, it's usually because my energy's off because I haven't taken Spirit's advice. And that kind of puts me in the whole idea and feeling of, if I'm not taking Spirit's advice, who am I to give it? So I had to kind of, pull the hermit, dig down deep and find out what was wrong and how to fix it, and worked it all out, and I'm back. Alrighty. Good deal. We got 5 in here. Sweet. Well, I think I'm going to do it breaking down into the signs. So we'll start out with the air signs. So we're looking Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Know tons of both of those suits, and besides Gemini, all 3 of the suits. And they're all amazing people. I love you guys all the same. No matter what earth element, no matter what sign, no matter what year or day of the year that you're born, or, whether or not you're a fishy or a kitty or anything else. Because I had somebody comment on one of my comments earlier about Leos and how I only have known so many Leos in my life and like close to get to know them type thing, and I haven't really gotten to know many female Leos in a close personal relationship or like close friend relationship, so I wasn't able to like talk a lot about that when I did the little Leo discussion in one of my other reads, and I may have misworded something, but she took it wrong and she's like, "Hey buddy, I'm a Leo." I was just like, just met you like a year or so ago. I don't know you that well, so I'm not lying, but not a lion. Boom, boom. I'll put those away. I think I need another deck of tarot. What do you say, zombies or Game of Thrones for the air signs? Any takers? Any takers? I'll flip a coin. No, Aaron's a big fan of Game of Thrones, so we'll go ahead and break out the Game of Thrones. Well, whoops. No harm, no foul. Or as I say, for whatever reason, there was no damage because nobody saw it. Alrighty. Yeah, I love this set too. I got this. This was one of my, I'm going to say, second or third deck owned. It's the Game of Thrones deck. Comes with a really cool book, which is really actually simple to not only read and understand, but also easy to find the cards, because they pretty much do it like page by page as chapters instead of doing it all like written down into small paragraphs where you have to actually read which card it is. They match it up with the picture on each page right before you read it, so you'll be able to break it down and see what's going on. I knew he'd say that. Alrighty. Let's try this way. Yeah, these are really cool cards, man. is that the moon card is actually the hole in the floor of the I can't remember the name of their family now. Basically the ones that tongue tied. I can't remember any of their names right now. Totally lost for the redheaded sister in Game of Thrones. They basically protected her as long as she'd marry the young king someday or whatever, and she ended up running away with Littlefinger, I believe, after they killed her auntie. If anybody's wondering about my shuffling, I do not shuffle any set way. I don't, try to keep it head to toe. I don't keep my cards to where they only flip one direction. It all depends on the read and the feel. When it comes to oracle cards, they're always upright. I don't ever use oracle cards with the reverse meaning. I don't believe they were designed for that. However, tarot is much different. Alrighty. A little rusty, so bear with me. Bear with me. Haven't been in the limelight for a bit. But that's okay, I got wings today. I'll make this chat a little bit, or the pop out a little bit bigger. Hope I ain't messing up my video. Alright, cool. There we go. Now I can see much better. Much better, young hobbits. Ooh, speaking of which, put some music quietly in the background. Something chill and peaceful. Probably some rainforest sounds or something, Something to kill the silence or the block out the other speaking in my brain sometimes. Just confuses me most of the time. What's going on? Okay. Maybe I won't. Or I guess my music program is going haywire. Not going to deal with this today. Shutting it down. Oh well. Like I said, I'll move on without it. Okay. Alright, so we'll do air signs and we'll give them the next 3 days energy, spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Raphael. I invite you all to this read today. Please put a protective bubble over it, my people, and my family and loved ones. Allow me to deliver a clear message to everybody. And thank you very much for your help and your guidance and your love and your protection. It is very much appreciated. And I'd also like to invite my ancestors, my Native American people who have been on this planet since day one and indigenous to the ground that we walk on today in the United States. My ancestors are one of my biggest guides and one of my biggest protectors when it comes to warding off evil spirit, evil energy, and definitely have been one of my biggest motivators to find my spirituality and to start doing tarot and deliver messages to others. Alrighty. So for my air signs, I'd like to adjust my chair. There we go. I like to sit over my desk a little better. You looking good? Alright. Let me get 3 days energy here for my air signs. There's one, there's two. Alright, there's three. Yep, and yep. Alright. Next 3 days energy, we got Tower Moment. Okay. What's today anyways? Today's... Who's my beeper? So we're looking Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Looks like we're going to have a Tower Moment. Of course, Tower Moment isn't necessarily always something bad happening. It's just a very, very big event when it comes to changing your perception, your way of doing or thinking something. A lot of the times it does deal with, a fight or a breakup or a crazy life-altering event, but it could also mean something happened at work where somebody else got hurt, somebody else lost their position, which rocked the whole system, but could also mean positive things in the future because maybe you didn't like the person so much. And then I'm talking Saturday, 5 of coins in reverse. Okay. Usually the 5 of coins would be having problems when it comes to either money situation or what makes you feel rich. So it could be your work, could be love, could even be a friendship situation. Normally with it upright, of course, is dealing with the lack of, but this being shown right here after seeing that tower, I'm getting the feeling it has a lot more to do with a work situation. And in this point, whatever's happening tomorrow looks like it's going to be bringing some good fortune when it comes to your Pentacles. And we have the Knight of Swords, which is, he's the quickest knight. He's the quickest one to bring a message, whether or not he is totally grounded in his information and totally prepared for what's going to be, the comeback from the information. So looks like you're going to be getting some sort of message coming to you. I'm thinking it's going to be about your work situation. I'm going to go ahead and clarify more on this tower. It's a love work situation, and we're feeling our ups and downs after this. Okay, 7 of Spears. It's going to make you feel pretty much like you're ready to take on the world. The whole army could be, coming up against you, and you could have nothing but your sword and your shield. But it doesn't matter because you know damn well you're prepared. You're ready to work, fight, whatever it is, and you'll take them all on, and you know you're going to win. So whatever situation this is coming tomorrow, it's going to leave you feeling amped and ready to go. And let's get a confirmation card going for Saturday's energy there. It's 5 of coins in reverse. All right. 4 cups. Yep. Okay. You got somebody offering you something. You're not too sure. As you can see, you kind of looking towards the past. It seems like you're still thinking about whatever it was that happened, and you're not too sure about this offer. But it's going to leave you feeling, like I said, in that mode where you're trying to make money and not worried about love. Cups, of course, being the love suit or the love category. Hey, Libra girl. Glad you made it. I'm doing air signs right now. Yeah, so we got the 4 cups coming for Saturday's energy. And I'll go ahead and clarify some more. I'm going to change up decks after I get another clarifying card for Sunday's energy. Ooh, okay. 3 of Swords. So whatever message this is coming to you on Sunday, it could mean that there was more going on in the work situation that you didn't know about. People were talking. People were probably slandering you, which is why you had that energy of, I'll take them all on and still kick that ass. I ain't worried. You're all about that energy of making that money and being happy with what you're getting. Not begging, not being poverty. But as far as love goes, you're going to get a message also on, or an offer, it seems like, on Saturday. And you're going to be reluctant to take it. So whatever message is coming, quick and hot, it could deal with either. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify more on that also. But that 3 of Swords it's a fiery energy, but it could also mean at the same time you're going to find out what's going on. Whatever message is coming about whatever, about work, about your partners, your homies, something you were planning on doing. I'm still feeling it's strong work related issue. You may have somebody at work that you were actually thinking about getting with. But as you can see, I've been looking a lot at the directions of a card instead of just the suit, just the meaning. I've been looking at the arcana as the way they are facing. We know the sun rises and sets east to west. So if a card's looking to the east, if you're looking at it up, as a compass, if it's looking to the right or the east, it's looking to, the energy is future energy. Okay? And if it's looking to the west, it's still thinking or caught up or reminiscing or thinking about going back in the past energy. So you're still caught up in some past energy and some past situation when it comes to love. Has got you kind of hesitating when it comes to that situation. And like I said, you're going to find something out on Sunday. Some messages coming. Might be that this person that you're interested in or showed interest is offering you something, isn't quite telling you the whole truth either. And you have every reason to be looking back and wondering, why is this offer coming now? Maybe this message coming Sunday is going to be about finding out that there is a third party in the situation. I think we will clarify with the Crow Tarot. That will be that one. My favorite of them all. This shelf is actually just temporary until I make myself one that is basically made just for my cards. That'll actually fit every nook and crevice and cranny perfectly. But I got these on Christmas time, and man, I absolutely love these Crow Tarot cards. They were created by MJ Collinane. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong and you're watching this. MJ, I appreciate your work and apologize for the mispronunciation. Alright, let's get another clarifier for each day here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Look at them jumping. Ooh, ooh, okay. That was 2, and that was 3. All right. So, Magician in reverse. Magician is, it's the energy of being able to manifest something. You're in your elemental best, basically. Well, of course, this is in reverse. So, whatever the situation may be, you're not manifesting what you want. Maybe you aren't even telling people what you want, but whatever it takes, because sometimes you have to share your ideas to manifest. That tower situation is going to bring you to the point where you realize that even though you're ready to kick that ass and you know you can, you got all the skills and all the power, you haven't been going about it right. You haven't been delivering the energy back to the universe. You've been basically, what I'm getting here with that Four of Cups, you've been holding back a little bit too much, maybe because of this love situation. Yeah, and you are not putting the right energy out into the universe. And we get back what we put out. We really don't realize that. A lot of times we'll get caught up in our own self, indulgence, in our hobbies and our fun, and we realize we've cut out important shit that we didn't like to do so much. But a lot of that important shit is just that, putting the energy out, letting people know that you are doing the work when it comes to your own self as well as your job. Alright, I want to read on the World card from the Crow deck. Because I love this book so much. That's the first one. First card of the deck, of course. Post the Fool and the Magician. But it's Roman numeral 1, sorry. It's a whole other thing I haven't even looked at yet. My numerology, but that takes me a little bit longer when it comes to it. But I'll just keep moving forward the way I'm going. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. Real justice, human temperance, death. Devil, the tower, the moon, the star, the sun, judgment, and the world. Okay. Yes. My Ravens chat group, it's always beeping. Love them girls, every one of them. Shout out to all you girls in our little Ravens Nest moderator group. All right, the World card, of course, meaning success, completions of things, and also the end of a journey. It could also mean feeling whole, feeling complete, getting what you want, what you need. So, as the card shows, I don't know if you guys got a clear picture of it. Not very well. Let me give you a quick little close-up of it. There we go. Pretty sure that's not too zoomed in for you. Wait for it to catch up. So, as it says, dancing with the laurel wreath, you see the crow. She is surrounded by the four fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, and Aquarius, symbolizing that the four seasons that mark the passage of time. The world is the last card of the major arcana and represents that a successful and fruitful end to your journey. One that you have charted since your very first step. The world symbolizes that time of great joy and relief because hard work that you have done, invested, is finally paying off. Okay. And that mixed into the read, like I was saying, whatever it was, this Tower moment tomorrow is going to bring you, of course, it's not resonating with everybody. It will never resonate with everybody. At least not at the moment. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You're going to end your day tomorrow realizing that you're not producing what you really, really need. And Saturday's energy, of course, showing me that you've actually figured out the way you're going to move along with this. No matter what that offer is, you know that you're coming to the end of your journey, your completion. Okay? But, however, whoever this message is for, you really want to be careful what's coming Sunday. This quick message that's coming to you, whatever you're going to be finding out from the Knight of Swords, who's also the Investigator card. He's also the Magnum PI card, as I like to put it. You're going to find out about this third party situation, and it's going to leave you feeling with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is that backstabbed, totally caught you off guard, blindsided, you were not ready for it, and it's going to leave you feeling that you got your ass beat and handed to you when it comes to what I'm guessing is this love situation. When it comes to work, it's really going to hurt. It's really going to fucking take you down a notch. So we really got to be really careful, air signs. Sunday. Okay. Alright, I'm going to get another clarifier on Sunday and then move on and ask. Alrighty. And ask the oracles exactly what's going on. Alright. So clarifying Sunday some more is the King of Pentacles. I'm going to dig to the book for this one too. It's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Because joining these two together, you got one looking at the past, feeling backstabbed, feeling broken and hurt. And then you're going to be coming into the feeling of King of Pentacles, which is, he's the king of his game. He's got his money situation figured out, and he's looking to the future knowing money's not the problem. And he's not going to be asked out, homeless, whoever, I'm sorry. There's no sexual orientation in these reads. Energy is fluid. Time is fluid. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And there we go. Oh. How about that? There's a cute little picture of the artist too, our author. I just noticed that. MJ. What a sweetie. Oh yeah, this one goes in reverse. King of Pentacles. A little more light on the situation. There we go. It would be hard for life to get any better for the King Crow. His savvy skills earned him an abundance of riches, and he lives a most luxurious lifestyle. His heart is pure gold, and his wings outstretched as he shares all that he has accumulated. Okay. From material possessions to his acquired knowledge. Okay. It's a boss energy. I don't even need to finish the paragraph. So, be wary of whatever love triangle might be happening, whatever situation is you don't know about yet, but you're going to hear about soon. Regardless, it's going to leave you hurt, but I think you're going to bear down and focus more on your career and know from whatever's coming to you Friday and Saturday that you're going to be in that boss energy. You're going to be at the top of your game. Whatever this work situation is that you're not affected by, I think you're actually getting a promotion or an upgrade when it comes to what's coming. Forward is forearm. True. Very true. So, I like that. I'm going to move on to some oracle messages here and continue on with the rest of my signs. I'm going to start with the angels and ancestors. They can give us some really good advice. I usually like to ask the oracles basically how we can move on from the situation, how, what we need to do, what we need to work on. Spirit said center of the deck, and we have the Medicine Mother. Okay. Set up as clarifier. We'll go ahead and just break these down and clear up the space. Knowing that we're going to be left, of course, with the energy, I'm going to go ahead and start from the beginning and give us 3 different oracle cards as a divided, decisions of what we should be working on each day. And the first one I got was Medicine Mother. Honor your inner knowing, your intuition, your gut feeling, the things you know so well that you don't even question. Honor them, meaning show them, due respect. Show yourself due respect, that you are listening to yourself or doing the things that you should be doing to get, of course, to the next day, the next phase, which really goes along with the Hermit card and also the Tower moment, right? So you're going to be finding out what's going on, and of course you're going to be needing to know what to do, what's going to bring you to that place. Well, honoring what you already know, staying firm in your beliefs, and trusting Spirit. Know that Spirit's got your back. Spirit is always with us. Jumpers, jumpers, jumpers. Okay. So, I know I've said Hermit plenty of times in this read, but it's exactly what it's saying. So, my air signs were usually pretty good about thinking through situations and figuring it out. And Spirit says right here, we need to recharge by retreating. Okay? So, whatever this love situation is going on, whatever this message may be coming, the best way to prepare for it is going to be to do a little Hermit on Saturday and kind of just clear your head of everything non-crucial. Everything's important, but everything non-crucial, and really, really concentrate on what you know already, what you feel is right, and doing the right thing. And for Sunday, all right, we got two. All right, we have the snake card, which is shedding old skin, getting rid of bad habits, bad behavior, bad extra baggage, extra weight. You know, maybe it's you that's in a third party situation. I don't know. But however, Spirit is saying you need to shed the old ways, the old beliefs, the old patterns, if you would. I pick up patterns strongly because of the snake. It leaves a pattern as it moves through the sand or across the ground that really is a noticeable pattern. It's not random. It's, you could see how it's curving its body, but how it only touches certain parts as it moves across the ground. And we have the spring card. See your seeds grow. Okay? So, shedding your old baggage, your old ways, your old blocks, the things that were not serving you, if you would, is going to definitely make it available, make it possible for you to see whatever it is you've been working on so hard in your work situation. Got beat a couple times. In your work situation, you're going to be able to see what's happening. You're going to watch your level, I want to say, grow, your importance, and your respect. Okay? I like that. All right, let's see what the moon cards have to say. Moonology deck. Spirits, ancestors, angels. Show us how we can move on, move forward, what we need to do, what we need to know. My lovely air signs today, can I get a message, please, and thank you. Not taking them too many at once. If it pops out again, I'll take them. All right. Okay. Okay. So adjustments are required. Hey, Beth, how's Elizabeth? Sorry. How's it going, girl? Was just talking about our Ravens. I'll shout it out to all of them. So we have adjustments are needed. It's the third quarter moon. And Spirit's really saying, of course, that we're going to be in this hermit and medicine mother mode. So figure out what adjustments need to be made, of course, and choose the best path. Okay? With this shedding the old skin, getting rid of that bad behavior, that bad repetitive habit that we have is definitely important, or else nothing is going to come of the situation. It says it right there. It's void of course moon. Nothing is going to come of the situation. So the only way we can move forward from this and reach this King of Pentacles energy is going to be within. It's not going to be you're not going to have to ask anybody for help. You're just going to need to really clear your mind, spend time figuring out what the problem is and how to best approach it. And of course, make sure it's, the easiest person to lie to is ourselves. Make sure you're not setting yourself up for failure. Whatever you know your limits are. Set your limit, your goal there. Don't set it up here where we know we're going to fail, where we know it's, reachable, but, oh, man, so to get to this King of Pentacles energy, you definitely are going to want to pull back, show a little bit of that hermit energy. Rely on spirit. Let spirit guide you through meditation, maybe, or I use music a lot of times for meditation, and I also use it for guidance. I'm very much a clairaudient, and I listen to the sounds around me as well as the music that plays, down to the titles of the songs sometimes. If you're really clear-headed about the situation, Spirit's going to give you messages all day long in so many different ways that you pick up one of them. Well, if you're really clear-headed, you'll be able to pick up on multiple. And the more confirmation you get, I get goosebumps thinking about it, the more confirmation you get, the more it will let you see that you can trust in Spirit. You can trust in your own self, your own intuition, your own feelings and gut, and know that that feeling and gut feeling is coming from somebody, whether or not it's a person, human, or a spiritual existence. There's energy there, and it's coming from somebody. So I like it. It's not very negative at all. I do want to pull one Dark Mirror Oracle card on this third-party situation and see if it can tell us what this message or problem for Sunday is going to be, and maybe give us a little bit of preparedness. Yeah. As you said, forewarned is forearmed. Okay. Okay. So right away we got the revenge card. So this message, or this person is going to be, Sunday you're going to be getting some sort of information about a third party, and I have a feeling now that it's going to be coming in a form of them trying to take revenge. Okay? There's going to be some sort of revenge situation coming to where somebody's going to be lashing out. It could even be, like I said, a work situation where there's this, love triangle, or work is your love, and somebody's trying to foul it up. And somebody's going to be trying to pull some revenge, shady bullshit on you. And you should really be prepared for that. If anybody new to my channel is just coming and you've noticed how much I curse, I don't apologize, because I'm a pirate. You know what you're getting yourself into. If you do not like it, well, I will direct you to, that's right, there'll be a plank on this side and this side. That would be starboard and port of my ship. Find your way right back to Tarotland and somebody who doesn't fucking curse so much. Thank you. Come again. And we have the Black Flower Fragrance. I've read on this card one time, and it wasn't what I expected as far as the energy that it gave me and what they actually wrote. I guess what they actually wrote in the book about it. So I'm going to go ahead and read it now, and that will conclude our air signs for the day. There it is. Okay. The Black Flower Fragrance. All right. A beautiful woman. Miniature letters. Her face, with a hint of resolve, holds a strange black rose to her chest. However, it seems to explode like a crystal, each petal of obsidian shard. If we want to go dark, go black. Don't stop to the evening, but embrace the night. I see. Interesting. With that revenge card too. Love is not a white dove, nor it turns people into angels. Love can be ugly, love can be cheap, love can be rotten. But every ugly love has the right to exist. Even cheap love can raise the skies. Even rotten love has the dignity of eternity. Even if you're wrong, you still have the right to be angry, is what it says. It's kind of interesting how it puts that. If you're not perfect, you still have the right to be respected. Even if you are stupid. And I'm not saying any of you are. It's what the book says. Don't shoot the messenger. Even if you are stupid, you have the right to be listened to. Even if you are lucky, you have the right to complain. Even if you are rich, you have the right to be sad. If you can't shine because you are beautiful, then shine even if you are ugly. Shine because you are ugly. Gorgeously black. Ugly as love. Worn out as an angel. Cheap as a crown. And unconquered as a fragrance in the night. That was actually a really amazing closure to this. And I know all my air signs know what it's like to go inside. And whenever this revenge thing is coming, you're going to feel scorned by it. But to get to that Pentacles, I'm telling you, you really, really need to know that whatever traits that you are powerful and strong in, that's what makes you shine. That's what makes you beautiful. Even if people don't like it, even if people down you, even if people talk behind your back, fuck them. Who cares what they think? What matters is what you think, and what matters is that the energy you put out into the universe is the energy you're going to get back. So if you put out the feeling of ugly, you're going to get ugly. But if you know and accept, like they said, ugly, if you know and accept that you're ugly, and you put it out there that you know you're still beautiful, you're going to still attract beautiful things and bring the things that universe is going to offer are going to be beautiful things. So whether it be beautiful love, beautiful work, beautiful friendship, beautiful partnership, whether it's an animal or some sort of non-human existence, it's going to work, okay? Just be you. Stay true to you and fucking shine, okay? Shine. Alright. I love it. That gave me goosebumps. I never read for myself. I never pull myself into the reads, and I never offer out my energy into these reads because these reads aren't for me. These reads are for you guys. However, I still get goosebumps when I read things like this, knowing it could possibly happen, you know? Could be me. Or at least it gives me goosebumps because I know I hope it was me. I hope that energy was mine, and I hope that message was coming. Alrighty, give those a quick shuffle, and I'll start with the Muerte cards. Alright, what should we do next? Fire, water, or earth? Thank you, dear. Thank you. Thank you for your comment also. By the way, since I put out the word in my last video that I was going to be doing a giveaway or a drawing every month, it was too close to the end of that month, so nobody ended up saying anything. So I'm extending the drawing again. The same rules apply. However, you were the first one to leave a comment, so therefore, that is in a video, past video, not in the live, of course, but a comment in the comments under one of my videos. And of course, you have to be a subscriber, and you have to have, liked and left a message on a video. But you were the first one to do that, so letting you know you were the first one entered into the drawing. At the end of the month, I will be doing a drawing 2 names. One of them is going to get a free reading from me, and the other one is going to get, of course, I'll let them choose whether or not they want a pirate flag or a tarot deck. And then I will choose what pirate flag or what tarot deck they get. And send it to them in the mail, of course, or P.O. Box, or wherever they want me to send it. So, that being known, are you guys watching? Anybody catching this later? Make sure you leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I love and appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for making this, such a fulfilling part of my life. Yeah, let's start with this one because it's already been shuffled. Set those off and break out the zombies, huh? Make sure nothing else is going to fall. All right. Good to go. My Normans, I haven't been playing with those much, but I do love those. Those are amazing cards. They're an amazing system of tarot also. But one that I have not studied on or really memorized yet, so I'm not going to waste anybody's precious time while I learn. Goes for you too, girl. There's no there's no stipulation other than you have to be a subscriber and you have to leave a message. So jump back and find one of your sign reads and leave a message on there and get yourself in there too. Thank you again, Archangels. Thank you again, Spirit Guides. Thank you again, my beautiful ancestors. My air signs I know appreciate you, and we're actually thankful for that read and your pre-warning about Sunday. Good. I usually do a pre-shuffle every time I finish a read, whether I'm doing a private read or not. I'll shuffle everything again before I put them away to clear the energy off the cards. Usually I'll set stones on them. Of course, a lot of sage. I go through tons of sage. I just recently bought that smudger because I did a house cleansing for someone. But a lot of the times I'm just burning bulk sage like this. Talking a pound of white sage. It's like 23 bucks on Amazon. It'll last you. This one here's lasted me at least going on 4 months, I want to say, and I haven't even used half the bag. So, all my readers out there who don't know, the way to save yourself a little coinage there is to buy a pound of the bulk and just, burn it in an abalone shell just the same. Excuse the noise upstairs. My front door has 2 windows that go down the sides. And my dogs see deers that walk by or wild animals walk by and they go ballistic for a while. Those are shuffled, we're good. Okay. These give a quick shuffle too. What's your sign again, Elizabeth? Water sign? I mean, water element? Definitely a good sage-hall. Yeah, I think Dharma Jane Tarot, if any of you guys don't know who Dharma is, she is an amazing woman. I love her to bits. She does her own too. She does tarot stories. She does individual sign reads, and she also does 24-hour energies, basically. So she does it daily, every day, in the morning usually, unless she's preoccupied with life. Because let's face it, life never stops, no matter what your occupation. Oh, you're a Libra. Okay. Nice. I seem to date a lot of Libras. We work out well, Gemini and Libras. They're very compatible and very complementary signs when it comes to beliefs, feelings, and also being empathic enough to pick up on others' feelings. Libra, of course, they're justice-based signs. They're equalizers, and as Geminis, we're great communicators, but we're not so equalized. Some days we're a little more strong one side of our twins, and some days the other side. But we feel everything so very deeply. But wow, it's a good mixture. I myself am Gemini Libra, so I feel you, girl. I think that's why we make good moderators. And my daughter is a Scorpio, and my lady's daughter is a Scorpio, and who else? I know quite a few Scorpios that I was really good friends with, and I love Scorpios. Love them to death. They can be very sharp with their tail, if you'd say. They can be mean at times, not necessarily intentionally, but they're just so very blunt and open sometimes. Outright, I should say, not open, but they know, how to hurt somebody. So don't ever get on the bad side of a Scorpio. They'll go for the jugular. I love it. I love when it's not just me laughing, but I can actually hear spirit feeling humored, One of my favorite cards of this deck. Mother Earth, Mother Gaia. She's got that beautiful crescent moon on her forehead. Boy, these cards are shuffling nice today. Smooth. Up in your heads. Yeah, we all are. I mean, most air signs, that's what they do. Sagittarius, they definitely are inside thinkers as well, but the Aquarius, they top us out, man. They are the ones, I feel, who do the best job of figuring out not only their role but other people's roles. They're very good at I want to say, I don't know, they're the ones that are always kind of outside the bubble, looking in instead of looking from the inside out. They analyze so much. I know that's the Virgo energy or the Virgo's motto, but Aquarius are they're the socialites who can analyze the situation while being involved in the situation and still put on the best, show, their best job. Turn that heater off. Still give you your best performance, still, provide 100%. Tell that one for a fact. My sister was an Aquarius, or is an Aquarius, and tell you what, anything she touched, anything she put her mind into, she fucking did, and she did well. Whether it was dancing, because she was dancing since she was a little girl, music, she started playing piano about the same time, around, I'm going to say 9, 10, 11, and then from there, the little kids dancing, she just took that and went with it. She ended up cheerleading. She ended up being in choir. I'll tell you what, she was in like 5 different high school choirs, from jazz to concert choir, guys and girls group. She played, by the end of high school, I know at least 3 other instruments besides piano. Had figured them out, all because of piano and reading sheet music. She was able to teach herself at that point. Once she learned the piano, like breakdown and the, I want to say, the history or the fundamentals of music, she was able to pick up a flute, teach herself that, recorder, guitar. God, what else did she learn? I mean, multiple kinds of hand drums and rhythm and beat, which you need to have to be a good dancer. She had that and nailed it. Oh. Well, it depends on what, I guess, the person or your ex-husband grew up analyzing and working out and giving his best. Maybe he didn't have to give his best, or maybe giving his best wasn't set very high because the people he was learning from set them so low and himself so low. Yeah. Potential's right word though, because if he applied himself to it, he could do it. Alright, that's enough time for that one. Righty, I'm going to start zombies. Thank you, Spirit. Give me 3 days energy for my water signs here, Spirit. Alright, 1. I saw it flip. It landed and went back perfectly. Alright. No, I'm not taking that one, Spirit. Didn't like the flip. Excuse me. So we have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All 3 cards in the upright. Got the Strength card, the King of Wands, and 2 of Swords. Okay. Let me get another card on these before I go digging in. Nine of Wands, okay, and 3 of Cups. Too many. Get one more card, spirits. More cards for my water signs, thank you. One more card for my water signs, thank you. And the Queen of Hazards in reverse. Hazards would be Pentacles, or coins in this case, for these cards. I don't know if you guys are getting a good view of those cards. I'm trying to pitch the camera a little bit for you. Get you a little bit in closer. I love these cards too. These cards are one of the funniest I've ever seen. But they're all like 30s and 40s and 50s pictures, and with color instead, but they use all the pictures and they make zombies out of them, and it's just amazing. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, big yawn. It's because I'm out of wings. Tastes like laser beam. Okay. So tomorrow we're going to open up the day feeling strong. Getting a lot of strength in this read, of course, the Nine of Wands. Your preemptive yes. Got the King of Wands on Saturday. I'm going to read on the King of Wands. And I'm going to, of course, tell the story of the Two of Swords. Instead of just reading the cards for what they say, I really like the way they wrote the zombie book out. And I don't know, I appreciate it. It's fun. So, we all know what the Strength card means. Usually, it's represented by the Leo. By Leos. It's their arcana, so you could go as far as using that as part of the read and say, maybe your situation you're involved with a Leo. You could have a friend, mother, family partner who's a Leo, but you yourself have the strength, okay? And you're going to be feeling that on Sunday. And the Nine of Wands on Sunday. Completion of tasks, willpower, and persistence. Says, you're the gift that keeps on giving, and you don't want to quit. Okay? Persistence. And of course, the Strength card is definitely confirming that. You got that shit, water signs. Whatever may be going on, whatever life is dealing to you right now, you got this shit. You definitely don't want to quit. Your steadfast devotion, obsession to completing a task does not credit to the zombies' means. Brains. Their mantra. While you may be weary to the end of the day, sorry, they write these things so small, and I haven't gotten my eyes checked in a while, so I think my prescription's a little bit fairly off there, meaning I use reading glasses. Let's see. Yeah. While you may be wary at the end of the day, your satisfaction comes from doing the job well done and sucking the eyeballs off of your fingertips, like olives. Alright. Then we have the King of Wands for Saturday there, which is entrepreneur energy, which is your business or your, I want to say your collabo, you know. Self-reliance and optimism are the energies that come from the King of Wands. The King of Wands has an independent streak that allows him to see old problems from their new perspectives. When his leg was blown off by a landmine, no problem. He fashioned himself a new one. King of Wands may not be the cuddliest person in your life, but there is no better source of inventive, practical advice. Okay. So, I'm getting there's somebody in your life that you kind of go to for advice. Somebody who makes you feel the strength. Could be a Leo, like I was saying. So this Three of Cups energy, of course, I'm feeling that you need to seek advice for this Three of Cups. This Three of Cups is the energy of crossing the threshold, if you would. No. Sorry, you're a bunch of talking above me. I think somebody's here. I love the way they did this book. And most of the people who watch my reads, and I've explained the cards in the book before, the way they designed these cards were amazing. And of course, designed the book. You can see there's a color scheme for each suit. So when you look at the card, it shows you the symbol and the color scheme. So when you're flipping through the book, you can just see what color you're on. You don't have to read the words. You can flip through it fairly fast and get where you're going. So the Three of Cups is celebration, partnership, and good times. Do you take this zombie to be your lawfully wedded spouse? Well, why not? ? The Three of Cups signals a time of creation, the joining of two misfits in a weird zombie human union through a wedding, birth, or a new partnership. Okay? So somebody could be getting some news about possibly a bun in the oven. Or even just you're ready to take that next step. You're ready to get this love situation moving. And the advice that you're looking for is going to be from a King of Wands, which is somebody in your family usually that you trust. Not necessarily blood-related family, but a family member. Chosen family as well. Like I said, somebody who's probably not the most cuddliest, most softest person, but when it comes down to it, they've been through it, and they will give you the best advice. Okay? And we got Two of Swords on Sunday. Well, Two of Swords is cutting off a bad situation, whether it was love or work, whether it was a homie, a friendship, maybe a new friend, somebody you just recently met, started kicking it with, or, entertaining yourself about. Well, Sunday you're going to be cutting them off, or they're going to be cutting you off. Not quite sure yet. But definitely the energy of cutting old ties, cutting bad situations, unrewarding situations, something that you knew wasn't quite paying out, and you are ready to make this next step, which you decided the day before. And I think the advice you're going to be getting is going to be telling you exactly that you need to cut somebody out, something, somebody, or some habit or behavior needs to stop. And with the Queen of Coins or Hazards in reverse, kind of thinking whatever it is has been costing you some money. Maybe you're still paying for your ex's bills or your ex's storage or something. I don't know, water signs. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. By all means, don't shoot the captain or the messenger. Okay. So, normally in the upright position, the Queen of Coins or Queen of Hazards represents materialistic confidence and practicality. So, you're confident in the things you own, or the money you're making, or the money that's coming. But in reverse, it's telling me that whatever situation you found out that you have to cut off, and you are cutting off, was leaving you right there, feeling just that. Like you were not prepared, and you're not very confident about the situation. But the Knight of Wands clearly is going to give you that advice, and that advice is sound advice, because he's the Knight of Wands. King of Wands, sorry. And whatever situation this is, that's clearly doing with a little bit of money, or at least what made you feel rich, you're cutting it out because you found out you're not so sure about it anymore. You can't stand behind the same beliefs that you had at once for this person or this job. Boy, my throat chakra's really acting up. What is it, water signs? What is it? What are you holding back on, huh? What do you want me not to say? Well, whatever it is, it's costing you buku buck, and you need to stop. You need to cut it out. Cut them, it, or it is it, either way. The situation or the person. Time to cut it. Cut your losses there. Collect yourself and keep on moving. Keep on moving, don't stop. Keep on moving. Keep on moving, don't stop. Yeah, my voice is not feeling like singing. Alrighty, can I get some clarification on each of these days, Spirit? Can I get 2 cards here? Alright, I'll take it. Ooh. Okay, 9 of Cups. Sunday, you're going to end the day feeling that you got almost all of your emotional fulfillment. Like you're almost there. You're not quite there, but you're damn near seeing that shit, you know. You're manifesting it. You're making it happen. And you're going to be feeling that way on Sunday. And then there's the 4 of Pentacles, which is coming, Friday. Saturday, the 4 of Pentacles energy. So whatever this ready to take the next step, I'm seeing marriage on both cards here. It's really interesting how that plays out, you know. They're different suits even. But I have a bride and I have a bride. Two different decks. Both of which came up as a bride situation. So, you are ready to take the next step. This Pentacles energy, though, is making me think that the advice you're getting was just that you were being a puppet to somebody else. Somebody was feeding you with false energy and false information, and this this King of Wands came through, saved your ass a little bit, told you what to cut free of your life there. Oh, excuse me. It was right there. Four of Pentacles. It's going to be one of those, okay? Stability of 4 gives the card a positive balance, okay? We can talk about savings as well as generosity, gifts, earnings, something received, as an inheritance, or nearing a favorable moment that has been slowly maturing. Only a certain passivity due to stagnation could leave us prey to superior external forces. I like these cards. They give advice from the dead, which is like a way to think about something. And advice from the dead is continue to concentrate on your on your present situation, working and resisting any eventual obstacles or barriers. So, like I was saying, that puppet energy, that person who's going to be feeling like a father or a grandfather figure is going to be giving you some advice because you're ready and wanting to take this next step. And this is telling me right here that whether it's a marriage situation or not, your coins are in the right place, and you're not falling weakness to anything. You're sort of just going along with it the way you would naturally go along with something and the way you naturally would feel, even though you got this advice. So even if it's not a marriage situation, it could be a work situation where you're coming together with somebody else, 3 of Cups. Not ever necessarily third party situation. But definitely a collaboration or a coming together. And Cups, yes, they do mean love, but love is not always just your emotional, the way you're feeling for another person. It could be the love that you put into a project or a situation. Hey girl, what's up? Sorry, just saw that you popped in. I'm doing just generals for the elements. So I'm doing water right now. I just did air. And I'll do fire and earth last. But I'm glad you made it. That's right. Cap is live. It's been a while, huh? Took a bit of a break. Yeah, I only set a notification like an hour before. I haven't quite gotten the timing down to where I can like set a definite time where I can do a read each day, so it'll happen. Oh Lord, why do I keep yawning? I know why. Because I'm not smoking. Cigarettes always, when I'm starting to want a cigarette, I start yawning every time. That's why I got this, so I try not to smoke during my reads. Alright, I need a clarification card on Sunday's Queen of Hazards, Energy, Spirit, Ancestors, Angels. All that is good. Thank you for your messages. Give me a card for clarification. Let my beautiful water signs know what is coming this Sunday. What are they cutting off? Who are they cutting off? Is it money? Is it a bad situation? Is it a bad promise? Is it bad information? Who knows? Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oops. Well, we got the Four Cups in reverse, which isn't bad. Definitely reading on it. But as you can see in the card, well, not sorry, as you will see, but as you can see now in the card, sorry, Four Cups is a tipped cup. So when it pertains to love, it usually means that you're reaching that point where you're starting to feel the spill. You're starting to feel the loss of love, the loss of connection, the loss of communication, the loss of fulfillment. You know, what once was great is now starting to feel a little bit less great. But it did come out in reverse. So let's see what it says. It's advice at least. Oh, excuse me. Where are my cups? Well, chalices. There we go. All right. Okay. So, in reverse, it basically breaks down to, normally the card is stagnation, feeling of unfulfillment, etc. In this situation, it's things turning up, okay? So, whatever you've cut off at the end of the weekend there, whatever you're cutting off, the advice you were taking is getting you back into that, you know, that notion where you knew what was costing you money, you knew what was costing you fulfillment, and is now you know where to go with it. You know how to get out of it, and you're not feeling so stagnant, you're not feeling so at loss, but more at ease, and like you kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel again. And that is a good sign. Alright, let's get some clarification. I don't really want to dig more into that tarot-wise. I want to see what the oracles have to say. How to continue feeling this improvement, and also maybe get a little more clarification on what's causing that emotion. What is causing your cutoff or your breakout? Okay, Spirit. Spirit's telling me to start with the dark mirror this time. These are pretty cool cards too. They got amazing artwork on them. A little dark, a little gothic, but not too bad. Ooh-hoo-hee-hoo. Center of deck. We have I Won't Cry For You. Okay. So what I'm getting is that you're not going to have a problem cutting this person off. Whatever this situation, you're still ready to move forward because you know what you want and how to get it. You're taking great advice and you're cutting off the people that no longer serve you, the situations that no longer serve you, and getting back into the feeling of actually feeling rewarded and loved in a situation. And you definitely are putting off the energy of good riddance to bad rubbish. I'm not going to sit here and cry over it. I'm definitely not going to be worried about anything going on. Oh, I'm sorry, you got to go? Oh, it's 2 a.m. Ooh. Yeah, definitely. Good sleep, sister. Definitely. I'll have a great one. You too. Like I said, I'm glad you're entered in the drawing now, so good luck. Hopefully you win. Alright. So we're not crying over this person that you're, ditching, getting rid of, the situation. And what else do you got for us, Spirit? Interesting. Oh. Trip out. I just noticed. What I thought was hair on her head, turns out she's got a raven on her head. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't know if that helps either. But if you see in the top corner there's a raven perched on her shoulder and covering her head a little bit there. It's got its wings stretched out around her forehead. Interesting. The temple of my body. I'm going to read on that one. Okay, the temple of my body. You can see both of those have the energies on them of the moon. The moon phase is the first quarter, so this was the last quarter, of course. But we have both phases of the moon there, or opposing, opposites, not opposing. Okay, so it also is clarifying. It also is definitely confirming, sorry, the energy of that day, Sunday. It's feeling like you're not good enough for something, or your partner was feeling like they aren't good enough for something. Maybe that was holding him back a little too much, and you can tell. And it really, really sort of shook you, because you know you deserve the best from any situation, from any person. But it also kind of leaves you feeling insecure, or I'm going to say down on yourself. A succubus-like creature with claws resembling nails holds a very thin silver chain and pendant on it. Appears like it is a crimson tear of blood. Interesting. Okay. So, like I said, this is you feeling like you're coming through the situation that wasn't making you feel fulfilled. Okay, whatever it was really kind of chipping you down, making you insecure, not only about your inside but your out. Okay. So it's very clear to me that you need to purge that person, that energy, that situation. You need completion. You need to purge. You need to, I want to say, reconstruct, because something is going to be, now, of course, you're cutting them off. So you're going to feel like that. You're going to feel like you know how to get through it, but yet you're holding yourself back. Let me get some moonology. See what the moonology cards tell us, and Spirit's message. What do we got? Time flies when you're having fun, right? Looks like I might be running out of time, so I'm going to finish the water signs, and take about, I need to take a break here and then finish up. So probably take about a half-hour break, maybe an hour break, and then pop back on this evening and finish up. But I have some responsibilities I need to attend to this evening that are very important. Okay, new start is coming. So you're seeing what's going to change things, what's going to make you feel full again, what's going to fulfill your heart and your money situation. You're not going to be led astray, definitely. You definitely need to have faith, have trust, is what I'm being told. Trust that Spirit has your back, and them telling you to take this advice is important. So that King of Wands, that advice card, whoever it is, seek out a little advice. Take it all with a grain of salt, but take it all. And try to learn from it. And we have be bold and make the first move. Okay? So don't sit around and wait this Sunday. You know it's coming. You know how it feels. Whoever this is resonating for, come Sunday, you're going to get that feeling like you got to do it. And Spirit's saying, don't hesitate. Be bold. Make your points known. Let them know that your heart and your thoughts are both as important as each other. And your feelings matter, and so does your words and your communication and your belief. All of that stuff matters. So be bold, make the first step. If you're going to have a conversation with somebody, or if you're just going to cut them off, be direct, make the first move. Don't let them fuck up anymore. They just told me split the deck. And we have Guardian Angel card. Okay. So, be bold, make the first move, knowing that there's a new start coming. Spirit is telling you that you are protected, okay? The divine is guiding you along this path. They will give you a couple choices. They will let you kind of decide if you want to do it or not. But no matter what, that's the lesson. It's going to come to you, okay? Spirit is guiding you, and they got your back. There is divine intervention going on every day. Whether or not we listen, whether or not we take the advice, that's our choice. That's why we were given that will of, self-choice. Alrighty. And I get like multi energies from this when it comes to spirituality and beliefs. It could be more than just one particular sect or belief. It could be your belief in all of them. But you are not alone. Okay, the Guardian Angel card is one of my favorite cards because I know I have a Guardian Angel myself. You could be also finding confirmation in this weekend, water signs. If you randomly come across a white feather, that is Spirit directly touching you and telling you, hey dummy, I'm down here. Maybe, or I'm up here, but I was here and I am here. So take that as a sign that Spirit is guiding you and has your back. Okay? Me? Need some rest? I slept a lot last night. Totally. Way rested. And I slept in a little bit this morning too. I didn't have to do the drop off for school or anything, thanks to the bus system. Okay. I'm going to leave it there, water signs. Have faith. Take good advice, or take the advice as credited good advice, okay? And we will get through this together. Like she said earlier, forewarned is forearmed. Meaning if you know the army's coming, you're going to have all your retaliating forces prepared as well. No, that's the nicotine yawn too, if that's what you were commenting on. Trust me, I've tried to quit many a times. Well, I have quit many a times. But then I realized nobody likes a quitter. Just kidding. It's easy to quit. The hardest part of quitting smoking is not starting again. Alright. That being said, I'm going to leave the information for this the same. I'm just going to reboot it and say part 2 at the end of it. So if you guys are flipping back on and you see me live again with the same thing, it's not a mistake. If you're just watching this video and you haven't watched part 2 yet, then go ahead and rewatch this. Okay, looks like I'm gonna do a little bit of work on my stream rate too, and maybe fix the jumpiness for my next part. But okay, I'll see you guys hopefully back here in about 20-30 minutes. Alrighty. Mwah! Love you. Bye.